Karen Bernardello from Cinema Daily US. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Hello, Karen.
Hey. Well, I wanted to get started asking about writing the script for the new version of Dracula. What was your inspiration in telling this new tale and really getting the project going?
Before Dracula, I made a movie called Dogman with Caleb Landry Jones, and I love him. He's a genius, and I just want to do another film with him. And we were searching for like, what do we want to do? And coming from a normal conversation, we drop a couple of names, and Dracula comes in the list. I read the book again, and I was surprised because something I forgot about the film is about the book is how romantic it is. Because it's the story of a man who waits 400 years because he wants to see his wife again. And it's so romantic. It's almost like Romeo and Juliet.
Mhm.
That's the story I want to tell and nothing else. So I play a little bit with the code of, vampire blood, but it's just for me on the side. It's not a horror film at all. It's really a love story.
Speaking of working with Caleb, what was your experience like on this film and reuniting with him and having him transform into the character of Dracula inside as well?
It's the work of an aunt. It's a conversation every day, calling each other, say, "Oh, I got an idea last night. What about this and this?" And then to go deeper to see, oh, maybe it could help, maybe it could be good. So it's a long process. The good news is because we worked together before, we know well each other and we really share, and we build together. And then you have Christoph Waltz coming with another angle, and he brings also things. And then Zoe, first time actress on the movie, she brings also something else. It's something you build. It's really a team, a sports team almost. Everybody has his position, everybody can help each other. And I really believe in this kind of work. It takes like months of work, but at least when you shoot, everybody knows everything, and then we just go.
And throughout the film, I really enjoyed the visuals, especially with the stunt work. And what was your collaboration like with Caleb and the rest of the cast in creating the stunts and their physicality as well?
We have a meeting every week between set designer, costume designer, makeup artist, drawings, people who make the drawings, Caleb and me, and everybody exchange the idea. Like for example, the first thing you have to decide is which color. Every character has one color, and we stopped to purple. And then the matter was silk. And then you build from that. You have purple, silk, and a couple of notes like Dracula has the time.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be slow because he has the time.
Mhm.
So when he's slow, like Caleb was trying on the rehearsal, is try to play slow. So when you're slow, you need something to touch. Like for example, with his hands, he's touching his neck. So then the guy from the visual effect, from the special effect, way went to iguanas because the iguanas have a lot of skin here. And so then we built something for him so he has something to touch. It's this kind of details. And like, for example, you can't be attached to anyone because they're gonna die and you're immortal. What will never die? Art.
Yeah.
Art never die. So he became a dandy. He became an artist. He loved paintings. He loved music. He loved jewelries, silk, and then suddenly his femininity going out a little bit. And then you play with all this to create the character.
Like you mentioned earlier about the movie really being driven by the romance, what was that experience like in incorporating the romance into the more like action-driven sequences as well, and really focusing on their marriage and love as well?
I think I let myself, drive through the story. I start by the beginning and I do research, and then I built little by little. What was interesting for me is every Dracula I've seen, you see this gap of 400 years. No one is telling what happened during these 400 years. And I want to know. I want to know
Yeah.
what are you doing, with all this time. Uh, that was the most fun part to write. Like he's going to India, he's going everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's searching for everything. So yeah, that was the cool thing was to invent, because it's not in a book, but what do you have done for 400 years, you know?
Yeah. Well, thank you again for taking the time to speak with me. I appreciate it.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much, Karen.
You're welcome. Thank you again.